Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. I haven't done a video last week like I should have. It's supposed to do a week, but back. So today we're going to talk about kind of, I guess to you guys might be an odd topic, but I really hate how the movie review companies or movie critics review some of these movies. Cause like sometimes they they review certain movies that are like really good and they give them really bad ratings or really bad reviews, and then the movies that are like sucky and like really bad acting get like rave reviews. So for example, I seen the movie Papillon. If you guys haven't seen that, it stars Charlie Hunnam and Rami Malek, based off the book that was written by the guy who experienced it. To me, it was a great movie. Amazing. I liked it because I like Charlie Hunnam and I like Rami Malek. Maybe that's why I liked it even more. But they gave it a bad review. People were saying like, well, there's an original movie that was based off the book. It wasn't as good as that. Remakes are never as good as the originals. I've seen the remake of Carrie. It was good. I like the original. The remake of Footloose, I refused to watch that for like 3 years after it came out. Then eventually I watched it because I like Footloose. The remake of, what's that movie called? The remake of, not Footloose, of Dirty Dancing. I watched it because the actor looked cute on there. So, but then I watched the original. I was like, I kind of like the remake. That's the only remake I like. A couple other ones, but based off like an old school movie that I've seen, the remake of Dirty Dancing was good because not, and like the girl was, had a little meat on her bones, full figure, and, hey, a lot of people can relate to that. But then you get movies like, what movie, I can't even name a movie that was like really bad, but they gave really good reviews. Because they want like political movies or movies that show a statement, and it's like, that's amazing and that is great. I'm not downing those movies, but give the movies that are good reviews. Like Christopher Robin, for example. I loved the movie. And a lot of people saying, yeah, there's a war scene in it, it's not really for kids, or it's too boring for adults because, or it's coming out as a little boring for kids because, oh, they didn't have him jumping around and he wasn't young Christopher Robin. No. The movie is not called Winnie the Pooh. It's called Christopher Robin. He's all grown up. Y'all knew, and we all knew eventually he would have to grow up. Okay, we're not Peter Pan. We can't stay a kid forever. But, like, that movie was good. I liked it, but they said it was a horrible movie. And I'm like, okay. And then sometimes they get it right. Like Tom Cruise's Mission Impossible Fallout. I just know Tom Cruise, sorry, pardon me messing that up, is crazy. I know he's crazy. He's freaking crazy. But that was a good movie. So they did good on that. They gave good reviews, and that was good. And then you get to movies like, what was the movie that I've seen that they gave it a bad review? Oh, why can't I think? Give me a minute. I just saw a movie. Papillon was one of them. Dang. Okay, so a movie like, I'm sorry guys, I'm spacing out here. Oh, what is that movie? The Spy Who Dumped Me. It wasn't the greatest, but they gave it a horrible review. But it was supposed to be funny. And I guess the movie critics don't like comedies because that was pretty funny. And, it probably wasn't as long. I wish it was longer. But it was funny. And they gave it like a really bad review. Like, and I always check the reviews to see, like, is it worth spending the money on? Is it worth going to see? And so I used to go off the reviews and say, no, it sucks. The reviews suck. I'm not going to see something that got a 68% or a 45%. But then I was like, well, let me just go see it. It looks like a good movie. Looks like it. So I'll go see it, and turned out to be great. And sometimes I think those movie people who do the press and stuff, not the actors, but when the people who release the commercials, they kind of trick us a little bit. So I kind of like picked something up a little bit I realized that if the preview is really good, the movie's gonna suck. Sometimes I'm wrong, but if the preview is like, ooh, I cannot wait to see that movie, it most likely is gonna suck. If the preview's alright, like it's like, looks interesting, that could go either way. But if a preview is like, this movie's gonna be stupid, like, who would want to see that? That's not going to be Oscar worthy, even if they gave Oscars for whatever genre that's in. And they turn out to be really good. Now, like Crazy Rich Asians, that got my heart. You know, that hit me right in the heart, and I'm like, oh, love stories, I love them. That was a good movie. Okay? And then, for example, I went to go see A Simple Favor today. It was a little confusing in the beginning because I didn't understand what was going on. Because, you know, they had you believe in one character and then another character, and then you were sympathizing with the one and sympathizing with the other. So it's like, it was confusing because you didn't know who to sympathize with. You didn't know who to not like because they kept mixing it up. Then, like, from midway to the end, it got better. Like, it was more understandable. You understood where they were going with the movie, so I got a little bit lost. But it got good reviews. 4 out of 5 on Reddit, or, you know, Reddit something. It's a review site. I think Rotten Tomatoes gave it like an 86% or something. Don't quote me on that. I don't think I got it right. And then IMDb, I think that's what it is, gave it like a 7.5 or something, or 8.6, whatever. It gave it good reviews, but I'm like, to me, it was confusing in the beginning. And I felt like they were just throwing scenes together because they wanted to get to the story at the end. And it's like, no, we want to be a part of the journey. Take us with the characters. That's why I go see movies. Because I like being engulfed in the movie, experiencing with the characters. But I'm glad I don't go off based off reviews anymore. Because I've seen a lot of great movies. Now, the Bohemian Rhapsody movie's coming out. And so is Venom. So, going off my logic of how I see movies now, like if the preview's really good, the movie's gonna suck. I hope it doesn't, because the preview for Venom and Bohemian Rhapsody was just awesome. I'm excited to see it, but I hope it doesn't suck. I'll be doing a review on both of those, or a rant review, to see if I like or dislike them. And I feel like most of the time it's nothing against the characters or the actors that play the characters. It's more like the directional paths. I don't know, that the director goes on. Because a lot of said in Papillon with Charlie Hunnam and Rami Malek, they said, oh, the acting was good, I just couldn't follow the storyline. I followed it pretty well, but I'm not the main movie seer for everybody. Not everybody sees through my eyes, and maybe I don't see through the movie critics' eyes. But then I read something that says, like, they have top critics. I guess if you've been on the reviewing site for a long time, they value your opinion more. But it's like, wouldn't you want new voices to throw in their 2 cents, or wouldn't you want, like, people who see movies a lot? Not saying the ones that are top critics don't see movies a lot, but people criticize movies differently. It sounds like, oh, it's too much of a comedy, it's not going to get a good review. If it's too political, it might not get a good review. If it's too raunchy, like 50 Shades of Grey. Now, with 50 Shades of Grey, all the movies got bad reviews. They all got low scores. The first one was good. You know, I understand people said there's too much sex in it. Second one didn't have enough sex in it. Third one, I think they tried, but I feel like I read the books. I read the whole series, and I wish they would have included a lot more in it. I feel like with a lot of series and a lot of sagas or whatever, they get to that last movie and they say, well, we got the fans, so oh freaking well, we can do whatever we want. No, you can't. Especially not with fans who've seen the movie. And for example, with a movie that the preview was good and I was excited to see was The Last Airbender. Because I've seen Avatar The Last Airbender on Nickelodeon. seen the whole entire series. Me and my sister mostly did because we watched it. And then you try to fit all of those seasons into one movie. I mean, Zuko's dad wasn't supposed to come out until a certain season. And you showed him. The casting was wrong. They got the names wrong. His name's not Ong. It is Aang. Okay? But, and then the fish thing, the fish water thing that he was, that was not supposed to come out to a certain season either. They didn't even take the time. They could have made that into a lot of multiple movies. Okay, or they could have did you know how they take cartoon shows and make them into like regular TV shows, like that. They could have did that with that. But that was just horrible. And I looked on Wikipedia because, I get most of my information from there. And Wikipedia actually said that they won an award for, what was it, the worst performance in the whole cast. I mean... But I think the director redeemed himself with other movies that he produced. I mean, not produced, directed. But I'm getting too off topic. But basically, I feel like movie critics need to really... I don't know if they watch the movies or they just go off based on people who've seen it. And they just review it like that. But get new reviewers in there. Don't make them be like, oh, well, seniority-wise, you can't review it. It's not going to be shown on there. It's not going to really be included. That's not fair. Because you got new eyes seeing TVs every day, new eyes seeing movies every day. That is where your review should come from. And don't rely on the previews. Because the previews can be really great and the movie's going to be sucky. Or the previews can be really sucky, you missed out on a good movie. But I know it's probably a little rambling on today, but kind of get out of the not doing a video for a week funk. But that's all for today, you guys. Tomorrow I'm going to do another rant. I have a whole list of stuff that I want to talk about, but I'll narrow it down to one by tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Like, comment, subscribe below. Like I said in every video, subscribe is that big play button. It's red and white and it says subscribe next to it. It's the big old logo for YouTube. So hit that. Help me get to 50 subscribers. That's not my main goal. I would like to get all the subscribers. All you guys. I love you. But let's start out with 50. I have 12 of you guys so far, and I'm really proud of you guys. Thank you for believing in me, and thank you for watching my videos. Even though I be looking like a wreck, but this is what you get. I'd rather be natural with you guys than to be fake with you guys. I'm not saying other YouTubers are. I just don't know how to do makeup. I'm not a pro like them. But like, comment, subscribe below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Tell me how you feel about the movie critics and how they review things. Do you think they're correct how they do it? And should I just shut my mouth? Even though I'm not. Or do you think I'm right? Do you agree with me on some point? But, again, if you don't see me on here, you go to my Instagram, the Era of Queens. And, see you next time, guys. Bye.